everybody, it's Coach Devin, and today we are going to do a video on split leaps, and I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. But before we get started, make sure you get permission from your parents that it's okay to do gymnastics in whatever area you decide to do so. And if they say yes, make sure that the area you decide to practice in is safe. That means that there's no wires going across the floor, no furniture that you could hurt yourself on or break. And yeah, let's get started. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our quick warm-up here just to get our hearts beating and to get our muscles nice and warm. If you've seen my videos before, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the warm-up right here, and I'm gonna show you examples of the warm-up right over here. So first you guys are gonna do 10 jumping jacks, and just remember that 10 is just a number. You can do as many of these drills as you need to feel warmed up. So 10 jumping jacks, squeezing your tummy. Now you guys are going to do 10 bounding split jumps. The goal here is to keep both of your legs straight. So of course, try to get to a full split, but if you can't do that without bending your legs, go ahead and make it smaller so that you can keep your legs straight. Finally, you guys are going to do 10 needle kicks on each leg, and it's going to be the same thing. Of course, try to get to a full split, but if you can't do that without bending your legs, go ahead and make it smaller so that you can keep your legs nice and straight. Good job! So we're gonna start same old, straddle stretch, reach to each side for about 10 seconds, reach to the middle for about 10 seconds. And now butterfly. I think my colors today are gonna be purple and pink. And try to smell your feet. And rock back and forth each direction about 10 times. Hands go forward, hands out to the side, and hands towards your knees. And wrestle, roller coaster, my favorite part. And seal stretch, look to each direction, hold for about 10 seconds, look up for about 10 seconds, maybe try and touch your toes to your head. I clearly couldn't do it. And now cat stretch. And we're gonna move on to splits. I recommend holding splits a little bit longer this time around because we are doing a split leap tutorial. So try to hold your splits a little bit longer, try to get your hands up and hold them. And same thing on the other side, really try to feel the stretch in your thighs and your calf muscles. And finally, we're gonna bridge up and kick over, but don't be like me. Make sure you're holding good form because I almost fell on my head. Whoops. So we're gonna go ahead and get started by talking about correct form when you guys are doing your split leap. So with your upper body, you're going to do something called opposition, and I'm going to give you a second to try to think what word that sounds like. If you said opposite, then you were correct. Opposition does sound like the word opposite because when I do a split leap, I put my good foot in front when I leap, but then I put my bad arm forward. So I'm opposite arm, opposite leg, and then I take my good hand and I put it out to the side. So when you leap, you're gonna lift your good leg and your bad arm, and good arm goes out to the side. We're gonna do a quick little drill to work this opposition shape, and we're gonna call it opposition high kicks. So all you're gonna do is hold your opposition where your bad arm is forward, good arm is out to the side, and you're just gonna kick your leg. Now, don't kick too high to where your leg starts to bend at the top, because we don't want to bend our leg. We want to keep it straight. So if you need to lower your leg so that it straightens, go ahead and do that. So now that we have our upper body figured out as far as opposition goes, we're going to learn the very, very basics of the split leap. And then we're going to learn some drills to improve it. So what I recommend is starting with your bad foot on the ground and your good leg straight in front of you and your hands in opposition. And all I want you guys to do is jump to your good leg and then quickly straightening your back leg behind you. So I'm standing on my bad leg. I'm going to jump to my good leg and straighten my bad leg behind me. We're going to do that one more time. So I'm standing on my bad leg, good leg is straight, hands are in opposition, jump, straighten. And then pull your bad leg in behind you. One more time without talking. This is a great drill that you guys can do to work the height of your leap as well as keeping your legs straight in your leap. So what I'm doing is I'm doing some high kicks on both of my legs and I'm doing some back kicks on both of my legs. Even though I only do a split leap with my left leg, I still want to work this drill on both of my legs because it improves flexibility, it works on good technique and good form. So like I said, I do recommend doing this on both legs, even though you only have one good leg. Really try to squeeze your legs straight and to keep your hips square when you're doing this drill. The next drill you're going to see me working on is my splits. One of the goals you should have for your split leap is doing a split leap where you're doing a full split in the air. So working on splits is great. As you can see in the video, I am holding my opposition and trying to work good technique there. And now you're gonna see me pull forward a stack of pillows in Taco's cat bed. And you can use a stack of books or anything you would like, but I'm going to also do an over split. This is really great if you already can do your splits. This improves flexibility, and make sure you are adjusting your body, making sure your knee is touching the ground and that your hips are square. Next drill that you guys can do are simple split jumps. So right here, you're gonna see me doing my split jump, and obviously I'm not in a full split, but that's because if I go any more than this, my back leg is going to bend like that. So I'm gonna make my split smaller so that I can really focus on keeping my legs straight. And by doing my splits and that high kick drill, I'm gonna work on making my splits bigger. One thing I see sometimes is that people will do a split jump where their front leg goes way higher than their back leg, or the other way around where their back leg goes way higher than their front leg. Make sure that in your split jump, both legs are going up the same amount. It's time to try your split leap. So I'm pointing to my bad leg so you guys can see that I'm going to jump off my bad leg onto my good leg. Notice that I'm trying to get to a full split. I could obviously do that a little bit better, but I am getting my arms to opposition. One thing I do recommend though that I do notice that I'm doing is keeping your chest up. So when you're doing your split leap, really try to keep your chest up. Right here, you're gonna see me do a split leap where I notice that my back leg dragged at the end. That's because I didn't pull my back leg up enough, so I'm going to just adjust, and this time I'm gonna squeeze my back butt cheek a little bit harder, and I'm gonna really try to pull that leg up. Boom. Good job, Coach Devin. So that's it for today's video on split leaps. I hope that this video has helped you learn a couple drills that you guys can do at home to improve your split leap. The other thing is I would love to see you guys do your split leaps, so make sure you post a video of you working on them on our Facebook page. Also, don't forget to check out our Instagram. And I also wanted to remind you once again that although this is like an 8-minute long video or so, you're not going to learn your split leap in 8 minutes. It's something that you guys are going to have to practice every day or every other day, and stay determined and persevere and continue to practice while you're not in the gym. And I promise that as you continue to practice, your skills will get better. So like I said, stay determined, keep practicing, and you're gonna do great. But other than that, I miss you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you soon.